Hello and welcome to I Want to Grow, and I Want to Grow is all about that, right? It's all about our growth. But today we're celebrating something else. We're celebrating 90 years of the British Council. 90 years where they've been creating ripples throughout countries all over the world. And today we're talking with Minal, who is going to talk about the British Council, but also talk about herself. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Minal, and I'm the Managing Director for 𝗙𝘂𝗪𝘀 Management Training Center in Doha. And my association with British Council has been amazing so far, but I'll wait for you to pop the questions.
I kind of, when you say you're a managing director, how long has this been for? How long have you been in Qatar?
Well, I've been in Qatar for 20 years. This is my 21st year, but this was not always what we did. I come from an aviation background, so I was flying high, but then I thought, why not do the same thing on the ground? Because training and teaching has always been a passion.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit and let's fill those spaces in that you've just said.
Okay.
You were in aviation. What was
Yes.
the job you were doing there?
I was in sales and marketing.
Okay.
Yes, I started off as reservation agent, where I used to book tickets and help people fly wherever they wanted to. And then I moved on to sales and marketing because I thought I can do more. I can go out, meet people because I love that. And then, change of course.
A change of course. What suddenly, was it a moment you just got up one morning and said, right, I'm going to be a managing director, CEO of my own company?
I don't think it's ever a moment. I think it's a cluster of moments that you've been thinking or putting your thought to. It can't be done in a moment. I mean, yes, a moment could be that ice melting point, but of course it's a buildup of many thoughts that go in and many preparations that go in. So, yeah.
Did you have a support mechanism behind you, or did you just jump in with both feet?
I did, my husband, because we did this together. So
These men are fantastic, aren't they?
I have to give him some credit because he's always complaining. Wherever you talk about the company, you never give me any credit. So yes, here I am. Thank you, Ashish.
Seriously, and it is so important to have a team around you, and that's what I was trying to say. So you then went into it. It's not an easy world, right? You were getting into a business where you were going to be the CEO? How did that journey begin? Did you just fall into it? How many did you start with, for instance?
So it was just me and my husband before, because we did this together. But of course, you can't do anything without having a team. But education is a business that we had no prior experience in. It's just something we wanted to do because Ashish, my husband, he's a trainer. So this is his passion, and he always wanted to start something, and aviation is mine. So if you do come to 𝗙𝘂𝗪, you will see there's a mock-up of 320, which no other company has in Qatar. I can bet on it as of now. It's an actual mock-up of a 320. So we've brought in our love for aviation even in the training center. So this was our vision that we want to do.
I've been to your place
Oh,
already.
you did? Okay, great.
And I think I met you too.
Did you?
It was with Ahmed. Remember Ahmed? He was doing some stuff with you. You're going out towards 𝗚𝗪𝗪𝘀𝘀, right?
No, it's in Hilal, but it could be going towards 𝗚𝗪𝗪𝘀𝘀 because I'm not very directionally sound. I know I said I've been here 20 years.
Remember I said I've recognized your face.
Okay.
And you really have got a center. It's kind of, you really have got a really impressive center.
Okay. I'm glad you visited, and then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course. And it is one of those, it's an aircraft.
Yes,
You've virtually
it is.
got an aircraft.
It's an actual aircraft,
Yeah,
once
yeah.
in the air.
Yeah. So you've got to this stage now where you're how did the British Council, how did they start playing a part, or how did you get involved with them?
So initially when we started the business, it was only focused on aviation because both me and my husband, we come from aviation background. But you have to kind of venture out and, spread yourself when it's something that you don't know. You have to test the water. So we did aviation trainings. Then we went into hospitality. We went into corporate trainings. That's when we decided to, spread our wings and, contact as many people as we can. So I always wanted to work with British Council. So initially we had approached them that how can we become a testing center. So then they came, they visited, obviously they liked the place, and then the rest is history.
And what you say you're a testing center.
Yeah.
What's that process? What do you do there?
So we started off with aptis testing. That is why I contacted British Council, because I wanted to be an aptis testing center because there was none in Qatar, or probably just one, not within the area. So that's when we contacted them. How does how did it transpire to becoming a full-fledged testing center for paper-based IELTS and computer-based IELTS is because we wanted to do more, because British Council is always pushing you to do more, you know. So I don't know how it happened, but it just happened. And you can say that it happened overnight, literally.
Oh, wow. And I've been talking to quite a few people, and they're saying exactly the same. It's the network that they provide. It's the support they provide.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's financial support they provide. There's so many
Well,
different
of
things
course they do. I mean, obviously there is a financial take. It's a business after all.
Yeah.
But then you want to do it just because you want to be associated with them. And our agenda, our goal is always to impress them, because they are setting high standards in the country. So we have to match it. Not in the country, in the world actually. So we have to match that. Maybe that's the reason you see what you see when you come to Inspire, because we know that what kind of people walk in, what kind of clients come to the center, and we have to keep the looking sharp.
It's a very sharp place you've got there.
Yes.
I know firsthand that it's a super place. Where's the kind of things with the relationship that you've got now? Where are things developing? What's it going to look in the next 90 years with your business?
I don't know. I can't answer that right now, because I'm kind of a go with the flow person. I know it's not good for all businesses, but for our business, yes, because see, it's ever evolving. I mean, technologies change so much every now and then. So we kind of need to stay afloat and go with the flow.
Is it all going to, and these are just a personal chat now, but is AI going to be taking over soon?
I think it has already taken over soon. People who think that AI it's going to take time, like I hear people say that AI, it's going to take time, it's going to take a few years, it cannot. No, it's not good. It's not that. It has already started taking over a lot.
But is it going to take over? Does it concern you taking over your business, because you're in the hospitality and service industry, right?
No, I don't think so, because I think it can play a very vital role, and it is now. You know, we do a lot of case studies. We take a lot of help from AI generated apps, and also we are building a few apps of our own. So, since you asked me what are we going to do, this is probably what we'll venture out into, but I don't want to say that now. Let it be a surprise. Probably we can have another podcast to discuss that.
Yeah, definitely. And where do you see the partnership with the British Council going forward?
Well, British Council is ever evolving. I mean, they are doing many things in the market, and I'm sure that as they value us as much as we value them. So I'm sure they'll keep me by their side wherever they go, and I'm ready. In fact, in other countries as well. You never know. Inspire might open a British Council testing center in more countries, not just Qatar.
Congratulations on your success, because you really have got something really special. It's kind of these kind of things are so important. Do you see that ripple effect it's having? Because it must have a ripple effect in your business with what you're both doing together with individuals coming into your place.
Yes, absolutely. Because there's so many kinds of people coming in, and everybody's demand is different. Not, they want to do paper-based testing, or their school kids coming for their school examinations. Then there is IELTS on computer, and then there's 𝗚𝗏𝗪, and there's 𝗪RH. I mean, there's so many tests, even medical tests. So we are catering to so many different kinds of people who have different requirements. But at the end of the day, when we see people walking out happy and satisfied, that's what keeps us going. And just to give them a nice environment to come and, not worry about logistics and not worry about what the place is going to be like, So that's something that we trying to build and maintain.
You speak very fondly of the British Council. What would be that message if you were going to give them a message right now? What would it be?
I would want to thank them. They definitely have a huge role in where I am today. It's because a lot of people did not know us in the beginning, because obviously we never had this kind of footfall that we have because of British Council. There's absolutely no denying it. So yes, I'm just going to hope that they introduce more and more tests, and we can be a part of it now and forever. But I would like to thank them mostly.
That's a really nice message. There's one question that I think is tough. Right?
Okay, I will try and answer.
What does the British Council mean to you, or stands for to you, in one word?
It's really difficult, you're right, to sum it up in one word. But if I have to, I would say empowering, because they are empowering individuals, they're empowering businesses like mine, and they empower us to empower others. So I think that's an apt word that I can think of.
And I don't know of a better way of ending this podcast to say thank you so much indeed. That was a wonderful message.
Pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much indeed.